You can buy and you can upgrade later, but right now just focus on the reps. Don't worry about the tools, worry about getting good. It's my personal belief that one of the ways to be a dangerous person is to literally not care about the validation from others in whatever way. If it's so, one quick thought that I have is that the more that we get into something, whether it be a hobby, work, something just that needs to be done or whatever, the more things I want to do, right? So like you take one step and the next foot follows. And with me right now, it's like, as far as the YouTube side of things, starting off very simple in terms of equipment and tools. I bought these microphones. I have my iPhone. I bought an attachment that my iPhone can hook to my truck that holds it to where whenever I'm like sitting parking, I don't have to like hold my phone. I have a little tripod that holds my phone for at home or whatever, that I've had for a long time, like 5 or 6 or so years. So I didn't like have to buy one of those. You know, I really don't need a whole lot else from that. I have some lights at home that I use, but I mean, other than that, I really don't have a whole lot that I need. But I just bought this, which is a monitor, and I'll probably make a little video later on some of the tools and the things, the equipment that I've gotten that I use. I guess my point is, I don't need much to do what I'm trying to do at the beginning of this YouTube journey. I don't need a lot, but I find is the more that I get into it, the more that I get into, you know, making videos, just kind of like into the hobby side of it, like more interested in it, the more that I want to add the little gizmos and gadgets and the thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it could be super easy to do. It's like you start like learning about all the different things and you start looking at these like gizmos, gadgets, tools, things on YouTube and on Amazon. They start popping up, whatever, and start wanting to buy more. And what I got to remind myself is that those things are tools, and that I got into this. I told my wife that this wasn't going to be another shiny object syndrome thing. Now I do plan on being in YouTube and creating YouTube for the long haul. I don't know what that's going to look like exactly. I don't know, you know, what I'm starting with now might not be what it ends up looking like in a year or 5 years or 10 years. But I do know that I want to be involved in YouTube and creating YouTube content for the long haul. There's a couple things that I do have to have, right? I've got to be able to edit. I need some way to film the videos, and I need some way to have some type of good audio. And I've got those things, right? So my phone, there's free editing software. My phone is what I'm, using to film all the content on. And I've got some microphones, which these microphones they're Boya. They come in this awesome little, almost like iPod case, and they were very cheap. Like under $50, and so that's pretty much as cheap as you're gonna get. So I don't need anything else. I mean, the video qualities might not be always the greatest. I might not have everything that I need all the time, but I've got what I need to make. I mean, at least probably my first 20 to 50 videos, right? I've got a computer at home that I can use to edit, more deeply if I want to, but I've got more than enough. I don't need anything else. And that's really the conversation that I keep having to tell myself is like, you can buy and you can upgrade later, but right now just focus on the reps. Focus on creating the content, focus on creating the thumbnails, focus on hitting. It's not even that I have trouble hitting record, but hitting publish, right? Creating it. And so if you're like me and you ever feel like you want to get into something, but you kind of get too far in the weeds and you're like, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need that, my encouragement to you would be just start. And it's okay to have to go back and redo something later if you're, trying to put out quality or something. But if you're doing something for yourself or you're just getting started, don't get in the weeds with the tools. The tools are there to make certain parts better, but don't worry about the tools. Worry about getting good. And once you put out the volume or do what in whatever way, it doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be anything. If you're trying to get into fitness and you're wanting to go to the gym, and now you start you want the right gym shoes, you want the right gym wear, and you want to get a belt, and you want to get wrist straps, and all these things, whatever those things are. You want to wear the right brands, you want the best headphones for to be able to noise cancel, all this stuff. You want the right plan, you want to hire a coach, you want all this stuff. Man, spend a little bit of time on YouTube, Google or download a free workout guide for beginners. Put some headphones on. Don't listen to any headphones. Wear an old t-shirt. Wear socks with holes in them. I mean, it don't matter. Just focus on starting, and then eventually you can upgrade as it goes. Is my personal belief that one of the ways to be a dangerous person is to literally not care about the validation from others in whatever way. If it's I can't go to the gym looking a certain way because I'm not where I want my body to be right now, or I can't go to the gym right now because I don't have the right gym clothes, or I'm like I can't make YouTube videos because my microphone is not aesthetic enough, or my camera quality is an iPhone and it's not Sony XRP 2000, yada yada yada. It's not even a real camera. But whatever, right? Is just to be like, I literally do not care what anyone else thinks. I literally don't care from a judgment standpoint of how bad or good it is. I care if I'm doing something that's going to hurt someone and I need someone's wisdom or input, or someone to put me in check and be like, hey, you're out of line here, you're out of character here in a bad way. There needs to be some course correcting. But in terms of, hey, I don't want to do something because of what it might look like. When you lose that sense of care, when you lose that sense of, I'm going to do it for me, and I know that where I start right now is not going to be where I end up 6 months from now, a year from now. And on top of that, the dirtier, the grimier, the worse it is, and the worse that I am right now, the greater the journey and the greater the story will be later, especially if you're documenting it, especially in that gym scenario, if you're taking those pictures and you can't afford to go buy new socks, and you got holes in your socks, and you got not the right attire, and your body is not where you want it to be, and you start no matter what, and you're documenting that. Powerful. So I guess if I had any encouragement, it would be not out of arrogance, but intentionally throw away the need for validation and do what you know you need to do so that you can be better tomorrow, a week from now, 6 months from now. Don't worry about a year from now. Worry about what you do today, right now. Upgrade, take one step at a time, lose all of your care for who might think whatever about you. And the funny thing is, you will get more reward or more people that come to you in a year from now wishing they would have done what you did, or giving you more praise. But right now, sacrifice that. Don't just screw that. Don't care about it at all. And just go after what you know you need to go after. Hope you have a great day. Catch you next time.